Hello, good morning students. Now up to be over means multiple choice question over and match the following over. Now see true or false. True or false given. Now first one, successor of the greatest 2-digit number is the greatest. What it is given? 3-digit number. Successor means what? Next number of the greatest 2-digit number. Tell me now what is the greatest 2-digit number? We know that the greatest 2-digit number is 99, isn't it? This 99 is the greatest 2-digit number. What we have to find? Successor. Successor means plus 1. Now 9 plus 1, add in 99, do addition of 1. 9 plus 1, 10. Carry 1. 1 plus 9, 10. What is this getting? 100 means smallest 3-digit number. This is smallest 3-digit number, and this is greatest 2-digit number. Greatest 99 means greatest 2-digit number. 2-digit number. So in greatest 2, if we are adding in greatest 2-digit number, or if we are finding successor of the greatest 2-digit number, we are getting smallest 3-digit number. But what it is given here? Successor of the greatest 2-digit number is the greatest 3-digit number. We are getting this 100 means greatest, that is not possible. This is 100 means smallest 3-digit number. So this sentence is successor of the greatest 2-digit number is the greatest 3-digit number. This is what? True or false then? False. What is this one? False. F-A-L-S-C. Complete spelling right. False. Understood? With example, I explain one example. Means greatest, take greatest 2-digit number. 99 is the greatest 2-digit number. Then find what? What we have to find? Successor. Successor of the greatest 2-digit number. After adding, we are getting 100, and 100 means smallest 3-digit number. But here given is the greatest 3-digit number. Understood? Now second example. 1000 makes 1000. 1000 means what is that? 1000. Here given like this. 1000 makes means equal to 1000. What it is given? 1000. Okay. 1000 means 10 into what? 100. Do here. 10 into 100 equal to 1 into 1000. 1000 means 1000 how many zeros? 3 zeros. Okay, understood. Now how to do multiplication? 1 into 1. If do multiplication of number only. 1 into 1, 1 into 1, 1. Now how many zeros? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1 into 1, 1, 3 zeros. In left hand side and right hand side, what we are getting there? 1000. 1000 makes 1000. Yes. Then we are getting what? Here we are not getting different answer. Left hand side 1000 and right hand side also 1000. That's why this sentence is true. Now third, the rightmost spike on an abacus. Abacus, you know that one? Abacus. From which side we are going to start there? For making a diagram of abacus. From right side, isn't it? Right side first would like this diagram. Ones, tens, 100, like that. Ones, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000, like that. Okay. The rightmost spike on an abacus shows 1. Rightmost. This is the right side. What it shows? It O means what? Ones. The rightmost spike on an abacus shows 1. This spike shows what? Ones. So this sentence also true. Now, the smallest 4-digit number. Smallest 4-digit number, which one? 1 and how many zeros? 3 zeros. We have to put 1, 10, 100, 1000. 1000 is the smallest 4-digit number. Now here again the smallest 4-digit number is 4444. Possible this one? 4444? Not possible. The smallest 4-digit number is 1000, but here given 4444. That's why this sentence is also false. So write down in your notebook. Fifth question. The greatest 3-digit number is the predecessor of the smallest 4-digit number. Now you tell me what is the smallest 4-digit number? Dura. Smallest 4-digit number is which one? 1000, isn't it? Smallest 4-digit number 1000. What we have to take? Predecessor. Predecessor minus. What we have to do? Predecessor means minus 1. Now 0 minus 1 possible? Not possible. So make this greater. Borrow 1 from here. Write this 0 as it is. borrow 1 from here, now become 10. Now in place of this 0, cut this one, and before 0 what we have to take here? 9. Here also 0, that's why 9. And here 1 mean before 1 what we have to place? 0. Now do minus. Cut all number at once, then do minus. 10 minus 1, 9. Here 9, 9. And 0 mean no value. Mean 999. And this is 999 was greatest 3-digit number. Greatest 3-digit number. And this is smallest 4-digit number. Smallest 4-digit number. 4-digit number. Okay. Now what it is given? The greatest 3-digit number. We got 999 is the predecessor of the smallest 4-digit number. We took here smallest 4-digit number, and when we find the predecessor, then we are getting that what? Greatest 3-digit number. So the greatest 3-digit number is the predecessor of the smallest 4-digit number. What is that sentence? Now we are getting correct answer here. Here true. So this is true. Understood? Now sixth one, predecessor of a number can be found by subtracting 1 from the given number. How predecessor of a number can be obtained? Predecessor of a number can be obtained by subtracting 1. What we are doing while finding successor of any number, what we have to do? We are doing there minus 1, isn't it? That's why predecessor of a number can be found by subtracting 1 from the given number. So this statement is true. So understood this one? True or false? So note down this one. Now last question, value based question. VBQ means value based what question? What it is given question? The attendance board of a school on a particular day indicated that 3,516 students were present and 213 were absent without leave and 59 were on leave. Find the total number of students in the school. Total means what we have to do? All numbers. Total given here. All number. This first, second and third. 3 numbers what we have to do? Plus only. Now it is given the attendance board of a school on a particular day indicates that 3,516 students were present. Sometimes if rainy season is there, some students will not come, isn't it? So 3,516 students were present on one day, and after that 213 were absent. This is many. Again, some students were absent. It is not necessary that every time it will remain full present. So 213 were absent without leave. And 59 students were on leave, and these 59 students were on leave. So we have to find the total number of students in this school. So what is that? First of all, this 3,516 students were present. Number of students were present. So number of, first sentence, number of students were present, or present students we can write, is equal to how much given? 3,516. This one given in example only, isn't it? Now this is actually word problem, so we have to write in sentence. Second sentence, how to write? Second sentence, 213 were absent. In number of students were absent. Number of students were absent, or absent students equal to how many given there? 213. 213. This also what? Given. Were absent without leave, and number of 59 were on leave. Number of students were on leave equal to 59. Number of students were on leave equal to how much given there? 59. This also again. Now what we have to find? Total number of students in the school. Total number of students. Total number of students in the school. This we have to find. What we have to find? We have question mark. That one is question mark. Total number of students, isn't it? Now we will find the answer. Now total number of students equal to, again same thing, total number of students equal to, what we have to do, these three numbers addition, 3516 plus 213 plus 59. So do addition. 3516 plus 230. This is 1 tens 59. Do addition of three numbers. Now tell me, 6 plus 3, 9, and 9 plus 9 again. 9 plus 9, 18. 18 what we have to write? 18? 8. Carry 1 you carry. Now 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 5, 8. 5 plus 2, 7. And this one 3. So 3788. So total number of students in this school is 3788. Hence 3788 right here. Hence total number of students in this school is how many? How much answer we got? 3788. So note down this one in your notebook. So understood this one? So in this way we have completed this second lesson also. Now in unit test, first and second lesson will be there. So study this first and second lesson properly. Okay.